Hey you guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go through my empties. So this is the last week of the collab with Drew. For those of you that don't know, I'll talk a little bit about the new collab at the end. But this is our last week and it was a vendor week. And so the vendor that I chose was L3. The way that I chose this vendor is that it is by far my biggest collection. And so I wanted to melt through some things. So for those of you that don't know, Jennifer is the owner of L3 and she has a lovely business model. I think of all of the vendors, she is the most consistent. And if you are new to the wax world or you haven't ordered from L3, I highly recommend it. It's a very pleasurable experience, honestly, compared to others. So let me tell you that she opens up for ready to ship a couple of times a month usually. And her list is huge. I mean, she has a bunch of scents on all of these ready to ships. And then occasionally, maybe once every other month, she does a pre-order. So if you like that style better, she does that. She is, I don't think anyone would argue, super responsive to what her customers want. She routinely pours requests, and not just one person's request or not just popular people's request. She pours a ton, and she pours a ton of requests. And she asks every single time, and you know, probably 80% of what's requested is poured in the first request, and if not, easily in the second request. So her site never feels clunky or hard to deal with. She does not sell out of a lot of things really quickly, but she does sell out of some things in ready to ships. But I never feel much anxiety about that because she will pour it again the next time if you ask her to. So scent performance, I would say, is super great. I have, I have had great performance from her wax. And she has a million scent categories. She's very, she has a lot of oils. So she pours a lot of things. She has a lot of different shape categories. So she has scoops. She has puppy packs, which are shapes. She has basic Betty loaves, which are loaves, and she has bitty Betty loaves. She has some trig tarts, which are kind of like long bars. She's been doing some matrix melts recently, which are kind of like those bigger snappy bars, but the thin ones. And she does not put any sort of embeds or crazy stuff in them, which makes it super easy to clean up. Also, her price per ounce is probably one of the best in the business. She is very affordable. So, I mean, really, L3 being my biggest vendor makes complete and total sense. So the reason that she's my biggest vendor is because I really have no complaints. Shipping is super quick. I mean, really, I could go on and on. So this is what I got through of L3. So I did White Elephant Exchange. It's a scoop, so it was full. This is what's left. This is a good one. It is one of her blends. Powdered donuts, vanilla wafers, white cake, and vanilla frosting. This is a great performer. It is vanilla bakery heaven. Super good. Loved it. Liana's Lullaby. This is a repurchase. I love it. It is bedtime bath. Kind of that, purple Johnson & Johnson taste smell. And then I think it also might have some like additional like possibly like Luna lavender type, something like that. It has something else in there, but it's beautiful. I did Slytherin, which is from her Harry Potter collection. This is Minty. Mostly Minty. It's a very good scent, super good performance. Loved it. I did Steel Sugar, Peppered Suede, and Bergamot Waters. This was super great. Very masculine and like, but like clean masculine, kind of like, not really like body wash, but like, like a man that's not trying too hard body spray kind of thing. I loved it. I did Bitty Betty and Root Beer Float Sticky Taffy. This was almost too strong. Like it almost has like a kind of a black licorice vibe. It was a strong scent. I liked it, but it was strong. This is going in my, like, I have to get more of this scent. It's stainless steel, shave cream, and black amber. And I don't typically like black amber because I just find it a little bit too resinous, but this was like a gorgeous man. I loved this. This is for sure repurchase. Loved. Super strong, very good. I did this one, wood, sage, sea salt type. This was not super strong. Yeah, no, it kind of got lost. I believe this is a Yankee Candle dupe, I think. But it just wasn't that strong to me. This one is Mallow Fireside, Palo Santo, and buttercream frosting. This is very similar to Today is October 3rd. Almost you can't tell the difference. I think the only difference is that this Marshmallow Fireside is just marshmallow when it comes to like that Today is October 3rd. But I don't think that I picked up a lot of like firesides, so this was really good. I love Today is October 3rd. I loved that. I did Cotton Candy White Elephant Exchange. This was mostly White Elephant Exchange. I didn't get a lot of the cotton candy, which is fine. I love White Elephant Exchange. I did strawberry kolaches. And this says, my grandmother used to make these when I was a child. This brings back so many memories. Sweet strawberry glaze and flaky buttery pastries. And I agree, the strawberry to me smells like strawberry chapstick. Mostly, it doesn't smell like a glaze to me. It smells like chapstick. And then it's got sort of that bakery note. This was good. I did Winter Warlock. I would super repurchase this. This was so good. Adipose, which is like which is not a kind of another vanilla sort of blend. Peppermint and Bite Me. And Bite Me is like a kind of fruity note. But this was really good. This was really lovely. I would definitely repurchase that one. Aquaman. And this one smells like, this is very aquatic, like rain scent, river kind of scent. It was very nice. I did Pink Sugar, Liana's Lullaby, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. This was very light. I don't always get a good performance from Pink Sugar from anyone, including L3. But the Liana's Lullaby, which I really do like, was really lost in this scent. So, I mean, this was a pretty scent in the bag. It just wasn't very strong. This was incredible. Red Berry Rhubarb. I need more of this too. This was like tart, bright, fruity, sweet, loved. I smelled this forever. I only took it out because I had so much more to melt, but this was a banger. It could have lasted forever. I did Sweet Cream Coffee House White Elephant Exchange. I have found that I just am not in love with L3's coffee. It just always kind of has that burnt note to me. And I know some people love her coffee, so I mean, that's fine. Just for me, I really like coffee that has kind of that bitterness taken away with like creaminess. That's why I got this one, because I thought the Sweet Cream and White Elephant would really help it. But her coffee oils are very, very strong. They're that like deep, dark, rich, bitter black coffee. So if you're going for that, she's got that. It's just not my jam. So I got Water Horse of Loch Ness. I got through this one, which is Evenings, Seattle Rain, and Salty Sea Air. This one is really pretty too. I would highly recommend this one, actually. It is like perfumey with kind of that after rain quality, sort of that sweetness that's left after rain. And then it says Salty Sea Air. Let me see. Yeah, I don't get a lot of Salty Sea Air. And it kind of almost reads a little citrusy from the Evenings. It's just a little bit, but it's really pretty. Avobath Whoville. This was really nice. This is like kind of, Avobath is like that lush type, right? So it's kind of very lemony, but then Whoville to me is like Fruity Pebbles. And so it's like really lemony. This was a great performer. This was a really good performer. I put it upstairs in my kids' room and it was really good. I liked it a lot. And the last one is Ravenclaw. And Ravenclaw, let me smell. So this smells like it could have books in it. I'm not sure. Or like some kind of leathery note. I think it's books though. And then kind of an aquatic note. This one was really pretty too. So I liked this one a lot too. This would be a repurchase as well. I really liked this week of L3. You know how like when you collect wax and you think, gosh, like I know I buy a lot of wax, but do I melt a lot of their wax? I kind of sometimes feel like that about L3 only because I have so much L3 that I'm like, do I ever like even really make a dent? Do I even melt that? Or like, why do I have so much of it? But the reason I have so much of it is because the performance, the price, the customer service, the scent categories, really, she is incredible. And so, you know, as people kind of go through their wax journey, you know, we all get into this rut where we're like, I am tired of buying new vendors that don't perform for me. I'm just going to buy from people that I like know perform and that are, you know, the kind of vendor that I like. And so everybody gets there and then they go back to like trying new stuff. But I'm kind of in the place of like trying new stuff. But I can see when I get to the point of like, it's time to just order from the good performers, like who gets weeded out. L3 will never be weeded out for me. I have never seen anything but great business model and super great performance. And so she has a customer in me for sure. So that is the last week of Drew's collab. And so we are starting on a new collab and anyone is welcome to join. I hope you've seen the video. If you haven't, just check back through my channel. We have a lot of people in the community. I think the last time I checked, we were up to about 50 people that are actively like notifying us that they're following along with the collab. But if you are following along and not on that list, that's cool. If you want the list, let me know. You can send me an email. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. And I will send you the list. We want everybody to join. This week is Let the Good Times Roll, Mardi Gras. So some people are melting kind of the colors of Mardi Gras. Some people are melting like fancy wax. Some people are just melting stuff that reminds them of Mardi Gras. You know, do you, whatever. We love to like interact with all of you. So anyways, this was a great week, and my next empties will be from the new collab. So I can't wait to show you guys that. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye y'all.